Hello, and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. We're back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club today. We're at the McClure River Ranch, where we start most of our weekends off here on a Friday. And we have a doubleheader coming for you. We have a 6-chucker game starting out here for the Emma Challenge. And then we're going to have a round robin set up for the Emma Challenge. So it should be very competitive. Weather, beautiful again, once again here in Colorado. We're going to, the players are finishing their final warm-up behind me here, just getting organized. This is the 2023 Emma Challenge. And this is a great way to start off the Emma Challenge because it's two great teams, 16-goal teams. We're raising the level a little bit. We're playing between 16 and 13 and 16 goals all summer long. And I got to tell you, a lot of 13-goal teams have been opening it up. It's been great running, fun polo. Great group of pros we have playing this summer. And I want a big shout out to all the sponsors that are coming in. Los Amigos, so today Melissa Ganzi, she's going to captain the team, Melly, and she's got Martin Jauregui, who we've not seen play with Alejandro Novillo, Astrada, and Juan Bellini. He's been playing against them. So I like this. Martin's been very strong on 6 goals. It's his first year playing here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. He did play in the World Polo League down in Southern Florida, where you can go back to our app on CTV Sports. If you want to check out the World Polo League, 26 goals. Highest rated polo in North America. Go back and watch some of our games from 2023. Amazing games. And so I think he's going to fit this team pretty well. But then NetJets, well, Mark Ganzi, Cobra's got to go up against his wife today, and that's always a lot of fun. They always get tuned up for that. So Mark and Melissa playing very well this year. And I got to tell you, I think on Sunday we're talking about plays of the day, top 10 plays. It was a toss-up between Melissa's next shot goal and Mark's next shot goal. When Mark told me afterwards, Cobra said he had 2, so maybe he got the straw there. But they had 2 fabulous goals, but pulling the team. NetJets coming in with Ali Palma. Nice to have Alejandro Palma back. And I was up with Alejandro yesterday, practicing, getting ready for today. His wife Anna and some of the kids are in town. Gonzalito Pieres, welcome back, Gonza, on 9 goals. And he's been a fixture in the World Polo League. And back here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, he's here with his family, and they're playing. And, of course, Nacho Figueras, and he has the whole family playing. They've been playing Ilario, Artemio, and it's been a lot of fun seeing them on the field. Gaston Dorniak, he'll handle our umpiring today. We are going to do a little Polo 101 today, because we have some friends here at the game that are new to the game of polo. So, we throw it in, we throw it out. Some of our regulars, the Polo 101, but we're going to get into it a little bit today because we do have some new viewers, and I want to thank Jack and guys coming over and mentioning that they were new. So we're going to talk a little bit through the day. But once again, I'm Dale Schwetz, CTV. Thank you for joining us here from the McClure River Ranch, field number 1. Looks like our players are starting to come out, and we'll let them get their final warm-ups done. We'll get this first chukker underway. Thanks for joining us. Well, we got them out there, and as you play 8-on-8, and I might as well tell Jack right from the beginning, in Polo 101, the first thing you need to know is everybody plays polo with your right hand, and it's only one of 3 sports that I know of. Field hockey and highlight are the other 2. The 4-legged athletes, everything. And the players will tell you that. Field out there, 300 by 160. 300 yards long by 160 yards wide, and you can put 9 football fields or soccer fields in the middle of it, in the area. And, of course, the horses run coast to coast in under 10, 12, 15 seconds. 30 to 36 miles an hour most of the time. The ball will travel 150 yards, 150 miles. Wow, me and Kevin like, wow, that was a big one. 150 yards. We've seen 165 on this field here at the McClure River Ranch Field 2. The altitude helps a little bit, they say, especially when they're hitting towards the river for some reason. One goal where our scoreboard will be the river goal, and then we have our Highway 82 goal down. That's how this McClure River Ranch Field runs. Remember, as you're here at the game, we have safety areas. Be safe. The horses can jump off the field over those boards that you see on the field. They can use the boards as a 5th man. That's a good play. We see that happen a lot. They're about 10 to 12 inches high, so the horses will jump those, so keep an eye on them. And remember, keep your head on a swivel when you're here at the game always, because the ball will leave the field, as it does in baseball, on a home run or on a foul hit. And so just keep your eyes on the ball. You never know. Players don't try to hit it off the field, but it does fly off the field every so often. There we go. Let's go through them. NetJets is going to be in the silver today. And they lined up with Ali Poma playing 1, Nacho Figueras playing the 2, Mark Ganzi playing the 3, and Gonzalito playing the 4. Los Amigos going to be in the red. Melly, she'll play the number 1 right out there in front. Nice ball right here to Melissa. If it drops in there, maybe the one-timer. Oh, guys, try Mel as that ball was way up in the air. He's going to put Martin Jauregui at 2, Alejandro Novillo at 3, and Bellini at 4. And that'll be your red and silver today. Gaston Dorniak, of course, on the gray pony. He'll call the game, and here we go. Open and running, gunning early. Nice back shot there. Picked up cleanly, though. Take it forward here by Gonzalito Pieres. Gonza looking for his first goal of the season. Ooh, it bounces off a pony. And bad luck there for Gonzalito, but a nice run. And, well, we figured this one would be like this. They started out coming out of the boxes just running. NetJets. Los Amigos starting the NetJets. Turning the defense into offense very quickly. Here we go on the knock-in. When the ball does roll out of bounds, we do have a knock-in for the opposing team, wherever that ball rolls over the end line. This should be a fun matchup today. Ali Poma against Bellini. They know each other very well. And Ali having a very successful winter season. So he's fired up, ready to play. He said he was ready to play. He'd been working a lot in Ecuador, from Ecuador, and he said he was ready to play, and the horses look good. So here we go, back and forth. That's a little rub right there. That's clean rub right there. Martin's going to get out in front, though. Nacho going to the speed stick, trying to make the hook on Jorge Martin. Power Polo, and there you go. First goal today will go to Jorge, who has been having a fabulous season. I can't talk enough about him. Been playing very, very well here. And this is his debut season playing here at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Back to the center we go, and for Jack and all the new viewers, remember we switched directions in the game of polo, so don't get confused on that. We do that for the same sun, wind, field advantage. It's a procedure we use around the world that does not change anywhere. Quick play here by Astrada. I like the non-call. People trying to jump on that play. It bounces out. Those players were looking for the right-of-way. We'll talk more about the right-of-way as the day goes on. So everything in the game of polo. Down the outside, outlet pass. Oh, look at this, Jorge. He's got Melly going forward here, but there's the rotation. And picked up here, backed out of there by Mark Ganzi. Picked up and taken by Gonzalito. They play a lot of polo together. They won the U.S. Open together. They play in Florida together. They know each other very, very well, so it's going to be good to watch Gonzalito Pieres and the Cobra work. Also with Nacho. They add Ali Poma. I'm not sure how many times he's played with that trio, but it should be a good connection. Going forward right now, Figueras, Nacho, good pickup right here around the 60. Keep it in front of Astrada. Switches to the left side of the pole, the near side. Now it gets picked up by Alejandro, and he'll run the turn to keep your eye on this ball, everybody, as he comes into the corner here. And a whistle on the play. And I think we're going to get a courtesy change here. So, very clean first 3.5 minutes of the 2023 Emma Challenge. Once again, if you're just joining us, welcome. Los Amigos Red, Melissa Ganzi, Martina Rey, Alejandro Villa Estrada, and Juan Bellini. Martin with one goal. That's where you get to 1-0 with 2:46 on the clock. On the other side, NetJets, Ali Poma playing number 1, Nacho Figueras playing the 2, Mark Ganzi playing the 3, and Gonzalito Pieres playing the 4. 2 16-goal teams, very strong 16-goal teams. As we are live from the McClure River Ranch, field number 2. Field 1 right around the corner from here, and, of course, right down the street behind Catholic Store, you have the Aspen Valley Polo Club. And the number 1 field there. Most of the horses are housed there. Beautiful barns there. Also here at the McClure River Ranch, you see the beautiful stables that have been built for these amazing four-legged athletes. 6 chukkers of polo. Each chukker's about 7.5 minutes, between 6.5 and 7.5 minutes long, based on where you play. We'll use the courtesy change right here between chukkers. Give the players an opportunity to change their ponies and for safety of the four-legged athlete. So that's why you have this little stop. Little team huddle going on by Los Amigos Red and NetJets also, both teams. Remember, we switched the teams up week to week here in Aspen, so take a chukker or two sometimes. A lot of players do play together, and they know each other a little better. Alejandro and Melly and Bellini play together a lot. And, they know each other a little better. Alejandro and Melly and Bellini play together a lot. And, they know each other a little better. Alejandro and Melly and Bellini play together a lot. And, they know each other a little better. Alejandro and Melly and Bellini play together a lot. And, they know each other a little better. And you'll see that on the other side. Here we go. It's going to be a battle all the way. Here we go. Good play. Nacho picks up Martin on the ride-off. Oh, that's a clean hook, though. You are allowed to hook a player as long as the ball mallets below his shoulder. Well done. You got to mark that one because you don't see that hook done that well by players. And Martin Oregi just showing you that was well done, man. I want to see it again. I know they're watching. Here we go. Nacho, though, says trying to get in there. Martin makes the hook. Loose ball play, Cobra. Mark with a shot on goal, and that ball was going off of Nacho's pony. Back to the goal. They stopped. Controlled by Estrada. Little bit of a mishit thing. The ball gets kicked forward. We're going to get a whistle on the play on the blocking. So as they click down to 152 here in our first chucker. Check the backdrops always here at the McClure River Ranch. Amazing. We do run. It's a 120-acre. Be bigger than that. Are we bigger? Are we 150? I got to check on that. I have to get Sharon. We don't be 120, 150 acre the McClure River Ranch, but it runs along the Roaring Fork River, and it's just truly spectacular area. They can ride the horses out there. There's paths, there's trails they're putting in as they build the barns and the two polo fields, and it's an amazing place right here, just below Cypress Mountain Ranch. If you were with us yesterday, we had a game up there. The Cypress Mountain Ranch Series. Keep an eye out for that. I think they're going to be picking best plays and best shots and all kinds of different things. You go to the website, check that out. Spectacular field. Here we go. Well played here by Los Amigos. Red on the blocking foul on a penalty 5B from the center. And that's a positive possession. They get control there. Remember that right-of-way? It's all about the right-of-way on the polo field. The ball will dictate the direction of the right-of-way. Just follow the ball. The ball's like a highway out there. And but you'll see that highway change directions at 30, 40 miles an hour. It's like making a 90-degree turn sometimes at 20, 30, 40 miles an hour in your car. Back and forth, players are trying to change the angle to try to get control, and both these teams are very well skilled at that. And a good read there by Nacho. Good communication by Gonzalito to pull out. Here comes Nacho. He's going to work it down. He's got Ali Palma going to the left. Palma going forward here. Got Nacho, Gonza, and they'll roll it. It'll be Pieres. Pieres going to shoot one from way out. Cobra's telling him to bring it, but it looked like he might have had a seam there. And here comes your horn. Everybody get ready. 30 seconds left here in this first chucker of play. They'll play this 30 seconds out. It's going to be controlled by Estrada. Alejandro down the right side, but everybody covered each other. Great defense by both teams here early. Not allowing. We only had that one breakaway by Jorge. Otherwise, it has been very tight. Now Palma's going to get in there. And a whistle on the play with 9 seconds left. So we'll see what our mounted official decides on that. And we'll send everybody off to pick up some fresh four-legged athletes, and we'll be back for chucker number 2. This is the 2023 Emma Challenge. Well, welcome back, everybody. CTV Sports from Dale Schwetzer live from the Aspen Valley Polo Club, McClure River Ranch, field number 2, 2023 Emma Challenge. Doubleheader for you today. 6-chucker straight game here. NetJets in the silver. Los Amigos red in the red. We ended with a bit of a blocking foul down there. It looked like maybe they just ended it there. They came together. And so it's going to be, I guess they didn't have a block foul. Penalty from the spot, 5A from the spot. All players must be 30 yards from the ball. Gonzalito Pieres. Gonzalez are trying to take one from about 100, so he's looking for one, and that ball's right on line. Just great defense by the special sauce, as we call him, and he has been playing great polo, man, all season long. This Alejandro Astrada, and I tell you, can't talk enough about his World Polo League this season, which is on fire, and he's just continuing here in Aspen. They're going to win that play down there in front of goal and work it down. They got Melissa out in front, but, just a little late there. Picked up and turned, and the Cobra playing in between Estrada and Melissa there. Going for the give and go here. That's going to work. Well done, Mark. Now the contact. Great ride off there, which is a legal play in the game of polo. You are allowed to bump a player. Remember, you got to be same relative speed, 45 degrees or less. Not too far in front, not too far from behind. Whoa! Good try there by Palma, and watch out. Martin, he's got Melly out in front if they can get it there for her. Melly's going to wait on it. Well done, Mel. Good pickup here. Melly's got 10 on everybody. Takes her time, shot on goal. She's been good in front of goal, and there you go. Melissa Gandy's got to pick up her first one, and she has been super solid. This is a set play for Los Amigos. This is how they set it up. Melly, she picks her spots. Earlier, Cobra played in between that play. That was kind of a broken play. Looked like Ali Palma tried to meet that ball, and then a good shot by Jorge here. Martin just getting it to Melissa, but just far enough where she could pull the team. And here we go. 2-0 now. We click down to 4:35. Oh, no, at the backside. You got to watch out. Gonzalito Pieres on the bowl in. Now they're going to run here. Jorge coming in hot. They're going to push him wide. And he's just going to escort his own shot over. Okay, Golazo, Gonzalito. But we talked about that coast-to-coast run. Remember the field being 300 yards long, 150 from the center, and that's how quick you can go from the center. Gonzalito reading that play perfectly. The face-off in hockey, the bowling and polo, went out the backside there. Nobody getting on that right-of-way, so Gonzalito just said, I'm going to go with it. And the pony right here is Bay Pony, and Gonza's getting him right where he wants to be. We're going to do a courtesy chain. I thought I was saying Jorge, but I'll keep trying. Remember, I'm a country boy. We're just going over some of the names there. I always like my man Gaston Darniak. I like to say Martin Jorge. Just in case I say it wrong, I apologize to the familia. And but he's playing really well, Martin. But no chance there as Gonzalito just wins the play and gets a run. And they're going to use the courtesy change here with 3:59 and a quick change. Mel's going to stay on hers, and looks like Juan will stay on top. Alejandro's going to change along with the rest of his team. Martin, Jorge. I'm going to use Gabrielle Gracida as my interpreter today. But thanks for joining us again for CTV Sports. Emma Challenge. Emma. Man, what a great little place this is. Emma. It right around the corner here, Emma. And it is a fabulous little town. Oh, back in line. Everybody's back. And here we go. Look at this. Oh, man. Bad luck there. Gonza tried to hit it through, but NetJets winning the bowlings here. Back and forth. The give and go. Palma. Oh, man. A jousting. That's why you play with everybody on the right hand, with the mallet in their right hand. That's a certain play right there. They're jousting right there. Everyone back in the ball and turning them quick. Still figuring each other out a little bit here, though. And there's a shot on goal by Gonzalito. He's been shooting from way out. Oh, you're going to get a whistle here. And I think you're going to get a penalty 6. So safety on the play. Like in soccer, very easy to understand. Defending team hits it over the end line. You don't put it on the sideline for Polo. You bring it out to the 60. But it is the same exact play, safety. Lake take this time, well, and wish well. Executive producer Mike Ferrer's birthday was on Wednesday. Sharon, Rob, birthday's on Thursday. So happy birthday to all of them, our family. And I hope you guys had amazing birthdays. Happy belated birthday for CTV Sports. Now, one shot, one approach on the penalties, like in basketball. And Gonzalito looks like he's on a rocking horse here. Beautiful chestnut. He's going to do the honors. He'll get one attempt, one shot from 60. All players are 30 yards out. Here's Pieres. Wow. And that's, 60 shows you how you can hit one 120. Off to the right side, though, and Los Amigos will dodge a bullet. And they'll go ahead and set up for another knock-in. And these are set plays usually. Most teams have 4, 5, 6 plays they'll call out to use each other. This time looks like Melly's going to go ahead and rotate a little bit back, kind of watch everything. Now it's going to sneak forward. Bellini in behind Alejandro. And Alejandro, remember, all on fresh legs here, so you see this a lot after the Kersey change. Hey, everybody opening up the speed. Good pickup here by Gonzalito. They're going to change the field there at the Cobra. It might work in favor of Astrada. Yes, Alejandro. Good ride-off, though, by Nacho. They'll slow it down here. They might need to give him one play. He's working and walking the dog right in front of goal, and Estrada's going to do it all by himself. Well done, Alejandro. Bad luck there. Looked like NetJets was going to turn the defense into offense quickly as they had the Cobra running forward. Just a little bit of a miss-hit. Does happen sometimes. And on the broken play, Alejandro scoops up the ball. Makes it 3-1 here as we click down to 2 minutes. Back to the center. NetJets been very strong here on the bowl ends. Let's see if Los Amigos cannot turn. Estrada. Well done, Alejandro. Gets a piece of that one. Here comes Ali Poma. Then now they got to give one play. Rotation by Bellini. And that gives Ali opportunity. Shot on goal, deep neck shot coming. That ball will travel out of bounds as Nacho will escort that one off the field. And Gonzalito, number 4, will regroup and get his team going. 1:30 on the clock as NetJets. All players must wait for the umpire to yell play. The reason why they do that is they allow all players to get 30 yards from the ball. Nice outlet pass from Gonzalito. He's got Nacho. Nacho's going to slam on the brakes. Why not? He's got the 9-goaler going forward. Now the outlet pass back to Gonzalito. Let's get it back to the man. Everybody going forward here. Gonzalito got to have a little room to work here. He's going to take it forward. Now the rotation by the Cobra. Shot on goal by Gonzalito. This is like 4 shot from a hundo, and he's usually going to get one, and now he's going to get one. And I know he was been trying. That's 3rd or 4th shot from 80 to 100 yards out. And now Gonzalito puts it away and gets his 2nd goal of the day. One on the slam dunk that he took out of the end. Here comes your warning horn. And there you go. That'll end it. Put your hands together, everybody, for 2023 Emma Challenge. Los Amigos, NetJets. We'll be right back on CTV Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to the Emma Challenge. This is the Emma Challenge, the Emma Challenge Cup, named after the town of Emma, Colorado, located on Highway 82. If you know the area here at Carbondale, we're actually the club's at Carbondale, just outside Aspen, about 20 minutes outside of Aspen, 20 minutes outside Glenwood Springs, right in the middle of one of the most beautiful valleys in, according to the locals, in Colorado. And Emma, it's just a quaint little town, believe it or not. If you blink, you drive right by it on Highway 82. But it's right here between Carbondale and Aspen. Emma was once a sizable town in the past. The three buildings on the north side, and that's why I say you could blink because there's only three of them, but they have a little area there, and it's pretty cool. The road it has a state historical registration and preserved site there. And there's a church directly across the highway on the north side. And the small trail on the north side of the road taking visitors up to the site. So you could go there, and that's actually where we go to Mount Sopris. So it's all right here in the area. And cool little town. We play this tournament every year. So it's a big one to win here. The players... I told you we got new ones coming back and forth, and Gonzalito, and I didn't realize Gonzalito's 40 years old. Man, I'm feeling old today. Me and Gabby are laughing here. We have some of our elder statesmen there. No, but Pieres, 40 years old, was born in a family of players, man. His dad, I got to give it up. His dad was one of my favorite players. I apologize, Gabriel Gracita, the cousin of Memo. I apologize, but Gonzalito was my favorite. Gonzalo was one of my favorite players as a kid. Memo became one through many different reasons, but his father was amazing, and also Tomacho Pieres is playing here, and his father Alfonso, and they're brothers, and they were a dynamic duo before Carlos and Memo. I think they learned a lot from him. Gabby says so. But it's great to have him here. We'll talk more about him. Here he is right here showing you that 9-goal talent. Well done. Everybody override. Good. Well done, Ali Poma, moving from the right to the left. That's a good ride-off, though, by Hawaii. Now, as they take that ball down the inside, picks up off the pony. Bad luck, Nacho. Nacho, around the corner he goes. Nacho. Oh, bad luck. And, oh, man, Martin, how's he do that? Leans way out of his saddle. Hawaii gets out of there, just makes one. It's a game of inches. Stop the offensive attack, and look at this. He's going to open it up and take it forward. Martin now slamming on the brakes as he's got Gonzalo Pieres on his hip. Gonza tries to go for the steal. That's a pretty ball, and he's got Melly. Melly trying to keep it out in front. She's got to go with it. Well done, Mel. Puts the hammer down, gets a piece of it. Cobra right there on the defense. Well manicured team here. Both teams covering the defensive side very well. Man-to-man Polo. Transition now. Here we go. NetJets. And Nacho and Martina. Nacho on the black pony. Well done. Figueras. Bellini's going to get there, though, and he's clean. Juan with time. Wide open window. Remember the right-of-way. The window stays open. No whistle. Window closes. The whistle blows. Gonzalo from 100 again. Hawaii trying to get a piece of it. Martin turns this one up quickly. Gets around the corner. Loose ball play. Leaves it for Alejandro. Poma wanted to turn. Looked like to be in the good non-call. That ball moved quick. Remember, whoa, that's a laser beam, Alejandro. That's what they want. Melly out in front. Cobra coming in hot behind her. Melly's going to open up the paint. Pochesta Pony gets a piece of it. Good drag at full speed now. Martin. Oh, whoa, good D there by Nacho Figueras. But I'm enjoying the burst of speed out of all of the players today, all the four-legged athletes moving very swiftly around the field here. McClure River Ranch Field 2. The field's playing amazing this season. All right, here we go. Knocking coming. Oh, courtesy change. So that'll stop the clock. 3:52. 3-2. Very tight match here for our first game of two. Remember, we're going to have 9 truckers for you round robin. Talk a little bit more about Gonzalo. He's got a lot of brothers that play and sisters, Facundo and Nico, 2 top players actually. world's best. His sister, Tatiana, is married to 10-goaler Mariano Aghetti. Big shout out to Mariano, who's a former Tango player, now rated 9. And Gonzalo, 9. He's a former 10-9, coming off his British season. He plays in England also. He also competes, and I talked about Gonzalo earlier today, in the World Polo League in our winter season, a Grand Champions. And he's won every major tournament in polo. Hallelujah, Gonzalito. And including 2 U.S. Opens, 4 British Opens, 2 South Grande Gold Cups, 3 Argentine Opens, 7 Hurlingham Opens, 10 Tortuga Opens, gone with it. I actually won with him. Only that now. There's a lot more. We have talked all day about all the tournaments he won. I actually won with him. Yeah. I played with Gonzalo. I played with Gonzalito when he was 9 goals. I actually played with Mel and Melissa and Juan. Juan guy was injured. Melissa decided to sit. We changed the team up, and we played with Frederick Mannix and the Cobra. And when we won the Gold Cup down in Boca. Yeah. And it was a lot of fun. It was the first year that Gonzalito Pieres actually played in the States. Yeah, 9 goals with the Gannies. And here he is today in a major fixture. Son, Inda, doing a great job. Daughters all play also. And with his son, Inda, very much into the game. And I'm sure the grandpuppies are enjoying that. As we were talking earlier today, Gabriel Gacita and I were talking, because his father and Memo's father, who are brothers, were one of my mentors. And it's amazing. So here's the same situation now. Imagine those kids when they get back home with Gonzalo and Alfonso. As you're saying, we were reminiscing here today at the Aspen Valley Polo Club. Big shout out to all the OGs of polo. The original gangsters, man. They're awesome, man. They were saying to help us out. And of course, big shout out to all of them still playing. Memo's still playing out in California, and we always give love to Carlos Casita, as we always have his memorial, and we miss him a lot. Woo! They come together here, and then we get a whistle on the play. So with 3:39 on the clock, again, a bit of a defensive battle, and it's meant to be. They came out running and gunning, both of these teams, and both times when that happens, well, most of the time you got to get going. You got to get those that defense going, and that's what's going on here. So just both teams now looking to try to find some space. We have a blocking foul. You see that cluster of players came together there, stops the ball. Nobody moving anywhere, so they're going to go for the spot. Gonzalito. Gonzo with a nice hit, crisp ball here. It's going to be Nacho. Nacho controlling Nacho taking on the whole team there. Well done, Nacho. Now the open back shot to give and go. And Martin, well done, gets around quickly. Back across the center, though, that's a miss hit. And that's going to be picked up and controlled by Gonzalito Pieres. They got to give him one play here. He knows it. Ooh. Martin gets in there quickly. Takes it forward. Loose ball play for Nacho Figueras. Figueras, that ball's got eyes, Nacho. Oh, off to the side. So, NetJets getting opportunities here. Not easy ones. And the knocking will start once again. Now, these two guys, they mix it up a lot. When I say these two guys, Bellini and Astrada. I like the way they mix it up. They keep the defense guessing, and we're going to see a lot of that here now that we've seen a defensive battle. Keeping Martin forward with Melly, though, and this has been working well. I thought this was going to be a good combination. Oh, hey, you're going to take it forward. Martin ducking and diving in between two players. Now they all converge on him. All 3 NetJet players. There needs to be one button. Somebody open it with the red jersey. There it is. Slap shot down the center. Cobra playing zone back. And he'll back it up cleanly. That ball's going to stay on the field and get picked up now by Martin, the guy who started to play. Look at this. Trying to take it in between the whole NetJets team. Now Estrada with I don't know what you call the shot. He hit that ball in between his horse's legs backwards, Alejandro. Well done. But if you got to let that thing down and go, you might get see what they get. I think the knock in here. I mean, I like the non-call here. I mean, Martin shut it down quickly, went from left to right, almost bounced out of the saddle. He stopped so quick. So you can't, remember on the polo field, you can never have a player disappear. So if you play the game or you like the game or you spectate the game, remember, you always need to let the defending player clear. You can't just have a 600-pound animal just, hocus pocus, see you later. So you got to make sure. That a lot of offensive players, sometimes they forget that. Here we go. Picked up now by Nacho. Well done, Nacho. He moves it to the spot he wants. And, well, yeah, nice shot by Gonzalito there. As Gonza finally finding his spot and doing a great job at it. Man, it's his fourth attempt. He's 2 for 4, so watch out. Pieres is back. You notice he's been shooting kind of from the same area on the field, like he's been trying to find that sweet spot. Yeah, here we go. Bellini's going to have time here with 30 seconds. Juan on the big ray. Ooh. Now picked up by Estrada. Poma's going to come in there. Ali takes the whole team on. Well done, Astrada, working it in here. Well done. Silver jerseys everywhere. Estrada. Now they pull it out. Gonzalito. Martin's going to try to. Oh, Gonza's mounted up. He's going to run the far side for 4 seconds. He's going to gain. Oh, breaks the head off his mallet, but gathers another 20 yards. And when we return after our halftime break, we're going to have a bowl-in right there around center field. So what a match we are having here to start off the 2023 Emma Challenge. Let the players get organized, and we'll be back for a fabulous second half. Stay with us here on CTV Sports. Welcome back, everybody, to the Emma Challenge and Aspen Valley Polo Club, Clear River Ranch. Hope you're having a great week. Anybody, if you're tuning in today, here on a Friday. Oh, sorry about that again. And a tight match here. Let's break it down for you a little bit. We, Los Amigos in the red. They started out with one goal, one unanswered goal. They by Martin. Hooray, he came in. Great shot. Boom. Got his team organized. And then, he's playing with Melissa, Gansey, Alejandro Neves Estrada, and Juan Bellini. And then you have NetJets there in the silver with Ali Poma, Alejandro, and Nacho Figueras, Mark Gansey, and Gonzalito. One unanswered goal in the first, made it 1-0. Then a goal by Melissa and then a goal by Astrada. So mixing it up well, gave them 3. Then Gonzalito shooting from, he was shooting from way out, and then he took one right out of the bowling. Just a great run. And then he scored another one from about 80. And then is when you got to watch out because Gonzalito looked like he was in a bit of a comfort zone. In the third chucker, he had the opportunity from, again, at that 80 and 100 mark. Check the field. And you'll see that he's choosing where to shoot from. And once he gets it dialed in, it can be trouble. Big-time trouble. Thomas, what's going on? We got one of our Polo School players here. I guess we can label you the bike man, too, right? Can we? Do you have a tattoo or something like that about bike man? Because he is the biker. And we want to thank Thomas. He was actually a big part of our Christmas in July this year. So thank you, Mike. Thank you. Working with Santa Claus. Thomas working with Santa Claus. That was a big sleigh they had here, too. Amazing. And so it looks like we got our final player out there, but one unanswered goal in the third chucker, so 3-3. So a bit of a defensive battle. It was wide open running. And like I said earlier, that's what's going to happen. Now each team trying to figure each other out, the chess game. Trying to get some moves, trying to get somebody free. Well, I'm going to be surprised you don't see rotation from Melissa now. Oh, look at get Martin out in front, the big chestnut stretching out. There's the drag inside the 60. Nacho coming back. Martin's going to slam on the brakes. The old Top Gun move, let him go flying by. Offside near side, and the finish. And Martin will pick up his second of the day. But good communication here by Los Amigos because Martin was already on the move before Alejandro laid that 60, 80-yard pass out there. Good Polo. Moving the ball. Back to the center we go. This went to be, it went back and forth for a while. NetJets was winning a ton of bowl-ins, and then Los Amigos just woke up, started winning. There's a hustle play there by Martin. Well done by now. Get out. Here comes Gonzalito. Now Gonza. Going to try to deal with the cat and mouse here. He's got Nacho in the rumble seat. Going to take his time. And there it is. He's just going to set up and shoot a goal. Wow. Best communication by Los Amigos because this is the same area that Gonzalito Pieres has been shooting from all day. And like I said, he has it dialed in there. He had Nacho in the rumble seat. Nacho just stayed calm and composed. Do your thing, Gonzalito. Gonza with a perfect shot, and I think a little miscommunication there. It looked like Martin thought it was going wide. But that ball ducks right inside the near post. And look, we're back to a 4-4 game. Set of fours on. Melly's going to win the bowling. Good control. Martin with the pump fake. Bellini's going to work with Nacho. Hawaii trying to hit that one to Highway 82. It goes straight up in the air, though. He's going to get control here, rotation. Well done. Now Alejandro. Astrada says, let's fire one from another 100 yards. So everybody's shooting from 60 to 100 or 80 to 100 yards. Remember the 60-yard line, the 30, the 40, and the 60. Those are the 3 penalty lines. We saw a safety hit earlier, so they've been shooting from right around 80 to 100. Here we go in the knock-in, just wide to the right. We'll click down to 4 minutes here. Gonzalito's going to look for Ali Poma. Poma, if it stays on the field, yeah. Ali, he'll slow it down. Keeping it moving here. Alejandro likes to play a lot of high-go polo. He loves playing the fast running gun and polo. Picked up here, controlled once again, and it'll be Martin. Jauregui, one more time, getting a number of touches here in the first 4 chuckers. Now we get a whistle when you could have thrown a blanket over 6 of them. Nacho was out and Melly was out. But the other 6 were kind of battling around. I think they're just going to go ahead and use the courtesy change here. Yeah, they're going to use the courtesy change. No, they're going to go ahead and move it up. So you are going to use the courtesy change here, though, with 336. 5 teams entered this week. We have NetJets, Los Amigos, ST8, Mountain Chevrolet, and Casablanca. Our round-robin setup will be right after this game. Will be ST8, and that is ST with the number 8. If you're on our emails and website, you know that, but it says ST8. I like that, Dominic. I love it. Dom, I think it's cool. I like the logo, Dom. Well done. All right, Mount Chevrolet. Mr. Mount Chevrolet. And they just had a new baby born, Michael Payne Jr. And Michael playing, and then Casablanca. And the ambassador's back in town. So it's good to see Grant Gansey back in town. Emma Challenge is I believe, the 5th tournament. And one of 11 tournaments we're hosting this year. We July and August, an exciting array of players. They mix it up. Well, that's so much fun to watch all summer. You'll see the different players, but you get the opportunity to see players play together, play on different teams, and sometimes it takes teams that it can take a week or two to get organized, but not here. You got to get it going. So it's fun to watch. Sponsors love it. Great for the camaraderie of the club. Great energy in the summer. And, of course, playing wide open run and polo and using the courtesy change somewhere in the middle. Looks like the Cobra says he's going to air one out here, get this mare a little going here. Now, very fresh the ponies can be up here at 6,800 feet where we play here at the McClure River Ranch. We also play up at Rose Spur, which is about 7,800, I believe, at the McCabe Ranch. And also up in Mount Sopris, we're 9,000 feet. And Craig Sakin, big part of the family. You're going to get a fair play bowling here. So fair play bowling coming in from our mountain official, Gaston Dorniak. That means that the Los Amigos had control. Malley's on the move right here. Should control this ball after the fair play bowling. Picked up again by Estrada. Alejandro trying to move it around. Cobra doing a good job in there, battling it out. He's going to win that one, and Nacho moves it back. Martin, check his shoulder. Goes to center. Little pump fake there. Now, he's going to shoot from 100. And that ball's going to lay in there for Estrada. Nice pass. And the finish by Estrada. And here's a different look by the Los Amigos team. As now you have Martin, who was pulling the team with Melly, rotating to the back. Alejandro going forward. I like it. Good change. Now, NetJets, they'll have to adjust to the movement here of the red jerseys. Melissa actually involved in the bowling there, and then they're running by. So they're changing it up. And we have a lot of time left here. Only 4 chucker, 2:30 left. Good pick up here by the Cobra. Oh, and they're going to get them on just a reach. All right, so a little bit right there. Nobody moving. They probably have it right from the center. They'll drop that ball with 2:28 on the clock, 5-4. All right, penalty 5A. Anything behind the center line, remember, we're 2 points. Bellini's going to control this one, though. But anything hit from more than 150 yards is worth 2 points all summer long and in our arena series. CT, Estrada, Alejandro driving one from 140. Oh, at a standstill? Don't know how to do it. You could go hit. Well, Thomas and I were in the pole school the other day, and we were hitting balls. Well, there you go, Thomas. He was at a standstill and hit one 140, but Estrada hitting the ball very deep. 151 on the clock. On the far side, here we go. Let's see if NetJets can finish his chucker up with a positive possession here. I'd like to see the equalizer if possible. Big ball looking for Ali Palma, but it's going to be Juan Bellini. Bellini drags it forward here into the coffin corner. Now he's got to deal with Ali Palma. Goes for the back shot. Nobody home except Gonzalito, and he's in his sweet spot here. You got to watch out. Gonza. And, oh, bad luck. Oh, man. Make sure it's here. Make sure the Cobra. So we're going to stop the action here. That ball went off of Gansey. We're going to make sure he's okay. So we were going to get Mark checked out here. Yeah, let's go to a little break. I'm going to be right back. We're going to get Mark checked out of that ball. Gonzalito's trying to go to goal with that one, kind of bounce off, but hopefully it wouldn't go off an elbow, as it does sometimes. And that ball moves pretty quick. Stay with us. We'll be right back here on CTV Sports. We're going to get the medics out, check Mark out. All right, welcome back, everybody. Word from the field. Mark's going to try to say he's all right, so that's a good sign. Did not need our medics, but we always like to thank our first responders all around the world, and also our first responders that also work with us down in Florida. But everybody, first responders all around the world, thank you for everything you do, and our Carbondale paramedics that work with us daily here, because we do have our Polo school that is very busy this season. So if you're interested in the Polo School, go to our website, AspenValleyPoloClub.com. You'll see our manager, Cale Newman's number, and Juan Bellini, Director of Operations. They'll get you set up. And if you're ready to jump to the next level, of course, Polo on Demand. We talk about it a lot. We love the Polo on Demand program. And they'll give you all the info on that, though. Now, the ball went off of Mark. Now, did Mark have control or did Gonzalito have control? So that's what actually, he's on his team, so it doesn't matter. You all right, G-Money? G, you all right? Yeah, he's going to take it some time. All right, we'll take a little time here, make sure Mark's okay. This is a tough shot. You never know what the ball does move very fast, and I talked about it. And, I want to I was giving some love to the baseball fans out there because we talk about the 90-mile-an-hour fastball, but now we're seeing 100 thrown. And congratulations to the development of that sport, 102 miles an hour. This ball is the difference is a baseball has leather on it, and these balls are plastic, and they are very, very, very hard. And they do go very fast. They travel over, we've clocked them over 100 miles an hour, 120, believe it or not. Some of the biggest hitters, I think Tommy Bidlam, are like 125, 126. And also remember the distance that he could set. Now, he was very close to Gonzalito there, just kind of a misplay. They're on the same team. So we are going to have a fair play bowling here because the ball was still in possession of NetJets. It went off of Mark. He had the injury, but Gonzalito, his own player, stood up for control. So here we go. Gonza, why not shoot from out again? And you know what? Well, school him, Memo and Carlos Casita. Hit it down there and see what happens. That's what happened. You got to get a safety out of it. That's the first thing I learned from Carlos and Memo. Dale, don't worry. Just hit it down there. See what happens. Make the game easy, as they say, right? Well, he hits it down there, though. No, but it makes sense because here Gonz has been very, very, very strong from the 80 to 100, so he just shoots it down there. Bellini's got to make a play on it. I mean, nice play. He saved the goal. The ball just goes out to the right. Alejandro Bellini, I'm not sure who touched that. But somebody saved the goal, but it goes off to the side. We get another safety, and that'll put Gonzalito back on the penalty line. Here we go at the 60-yard mark. Here's Gonza. Look at the shot that he wants, but it's right on cue. But, man, Astrada using the gray pony perfectly to block that one. Here comes Ali. He's going to clear it out in the Cobra. Ali says, tranquilo, Mark, you got time. They run together there. That's right. Those are player to player. Just a little bit misrub there. The two NetJet players come together. Gonza going across the center. Little short. Uh-oh, here you go. Offensive defense. All right, he's coming. 32 seconds coming. Here's your 30-second horn, and away we go. Los Amigos trying to go up by one more if they can. Astrada says, I got it. Well done, Bellini. Taking out Nacho. Now, Astrada. Oh, that's a pretty ball. Will it go on its own? Over past the goal mouth. Is it still in the field? Yes, it is. Mark's going to clean it up. And that ball is going to go just out, and we'll go ahead and set up. We'll see what they decide here. We're just going to end our fourth chucker, and when we return, we'll just see if it's a clean shot or a safety, and we'll be right back, 5-4. All right, here we go. Fifth chucker. And this has been a very, I guess, well, you know, it's two very good teams. That's a two strong 16-goal team. Very clean, not a lot of fouls. Good defense. And congratulations to both teams not fouled, because when you get tight games, I guess, and you're racing and rubbing and racing and bumping, and it's, you know, sometimes you get a lot of fouls. Not a lot of fouls. We actually had more safeties. 3 safeties than we've had fouls. I'll check with Kale on that, but pretty sure. And this could be your third safety. 2 of them were for NetJets. Now, finally, Los Amigos is going to get one. So you remember the safety, as I said, is a 60-yard shot. All players must be 30 yards in front of the ball. Astrada will do the honors for Los Amigos Red. Down the center. And that's a laid in there shot. Not the shot that Alejandro usually hits, but he laid it right on line, so he'll get underneath it a little bit more. On the move right here. Good pickup here as Mark. Great save there, so it's good to see Mark's doing better. Mark was hit. It hit in the elbow there at the last chucker, if you didn't see the first half. So Gansey, Cobra, but back in the saddle doing good, so that's good. Now turned around here. And again, if you are joining us, Melissa Gansey, Martin Haury, Alejandro Novillo Estrada, and Juan Bellini. They're in the red jerseys. NetJets with Alejandro Poma, Nacho Figueras, Mark Gansey, and Gonzalito Pieres. Gonza on the ball. Gonzalito's got a little room here. Ali's going to go to him. Now the shot on goal. Looking for a little bit more angle there. Gonzalito off to the right side. So knock it coming. Both teams shooting on the goal and getting nice shots. It's been a very technical game. One of the most technical games I think we've seen all summer, which makes a lot of sense because both of these teams are well organized. And as I said earlier, they started running and gunning in the first chucker, and then they both went to figuring out, okay, how do we slow each other down? And they've done it. They've done it well. And but 5-4, low scoring, but very wide open. Here we go on the far side, picked up nicely. And this is what Los Amigos has done. If you've been watching, the one big change, Melly has been rotating a bit coming in, but Jorge definitely has been rotating a little more. He's getting in the middle, so they're going to mix it up a little bit here. I would be surprised sometimes you see him get on a different four-legged athlete, one of their faster ones, one of their control horses. They might change it around. Bellini with the one-timer, and they're sending Alejandro forward now. Good defense, though, by Gonzalito and Pieres. And Nacho. And they play a lot of pole together, so they know each other well. Ali Poma going forward. Pierre is running the attack. He's got the Cobra by himself. Mark. Shot on goal by Ganzi from about 65, just off to the outside, but a nice little run there. And the Bay Pony getting him right there, but better off. Good passing there by NetJets. Gonzalito finding the space. Mark saying, man, my fault, Gonza. Good passing, and well done, Ali Poma, to pull the team and create space. Sometimes you got to have players on the polo field just go ahead and sacrifice themselves to create the space, and that space between gives teams the opportunity to make different plays like that. You'll see that with the Los Amigos team. Melissa, she'll go forward. She'll make a lot of space sometimes. Sometimes she brings it in closer, keeps the defense thinking, and she'll do the rotation. They've used Martin, Harry, to go forward, now come back. And now what we haven't seen is Bellini run through a lot. Now, sometimes you'll see Juan. He'll start running through, and Alejandro will switch to the back. So keep an eye on that. On the NetJets team, they started out with Ali Palma pulling the team. And then you had Nacho working in the center. Nacho's been a workhorse the last couple. He was very, very strong last week. Figueras on the Green Machine, Team Tonkawa, playing the workhorse, as you say, the number 2/3 with Nick Rodan. Nick and Nacho got on very well. Very good team there. They played very well. Congratulations to them on their win. But Gonzalito has been controlling the team, as he should. He's the man wearing the 4. Now you're getting a rotation with Cobra, Nacho, and Ali. So we'll see what they got to see. We got a knock-in coming. And right after the curfew change, 3:55 on the clock here in our fifth chucker. I like this. Poma. Now, see, Melly coming in closer. I like that, too. Poma puts the pressure. Well done, Mel. Nice pick up here on the Bay Pony. Going to get him moving down the field, and I like that little thought process here by Los Amigos, showing NetJets a completely different look on offense. Oh, Nacho! When they come together right there, and just a tight little play by two very strong players. And everybody trying to get on that ball. So 3:31 on the clock. Bride player riding in from behind will be the steal here. Remember, you are allowed to steal the ball from a player. You're not allowed to ride in from behind to steal. And based on just the player's elbow doesn't bend that way, so it can be a little dangerous. But I like seeing those two guys come together because they are two very versatile polo players, Figueras and Jorge. Here we go. Penalty 5A, front of spot. This one's behind the line, I think. So, we might see a two-pointer here. If Alejandro gets a hold of one, here's Ali. Gets a piece of it, not the ball he was looking for, but it's going to go where he wants, down the field, and straight as an arrow, just like his penalty 6 was. Alejandro, if he can get out there, and going to get whistled here. Good try, though. Trying to get out. He thought it was a different angle there, but looked like a lesser angle. But we were talking, we have some new viewers here at the game today, and I want to thank them for coming out. Jack and the whole crew. So we right there, the perfect example of just the angle, the lesser angle. Player on the lesser angle is going to have the right of way on the highway there. But I like this play by Alejandro. You got to go for that. You got to go for that because 9 times out of 10 they're going to put it from the spot. Even if they go to the center with that ball, it's not going to hurt you. And if you get away with it, you score a goal. Here we go. Picked up here, 3:11 on the clock. Gonza working around here. He's sending people forward. He's looking for the Cobra. Cobra's going to shut the, nice little pony here. Well done, Mate. That's Mark Gandy's main trainer. Pony's looking good. All the ponies looking good. I want to shout out to all the trainers, of course. Oh, bounces off Ali Pona's pony. Who's going to get there? Gonzalito with the near side belly shot. What are you kidding me? Is that even possible? The near side belly shot. First time I've ever seen one done in play. Now on the move, taking forward, and Estrada going forward here. And I think you're going to see a lot of that in this last 2 charges. Well done, Poma. On the tail, Bellini with the rub. Everybody clean. Rubbing, racing, and racing, but clean ride-offs. Estrada leans way out, steals it away from Figueras. Bad luck there as it goes off the pony. He'll regroup. You can see Martin hovering behind him. See, leaves it for Martin now. Bellini's in the rumble seat. Jorge and Bellini will carry it down the far right side, and then leaving now. Here comes Estrada again. So they have Melissa out in front if they need her. 1:58 on the clock. Martin's going to work it down the far side. Control. Good defense here by NetJets, keeping it clean, not the foul. Now he's going to have to use it or run with it. And we get a whistle on the play. We'll see what they decide as they all come together right down in front of the scoreboard there. 146, 5-4. All right, so looks like he's going to go in favor of Los Amigos Red. So open goal, penalty 2. That foul was a blocking foul down inside the 30-yard line. Now, 90% of the time when the ball's inside the 60 and they have a shot on goal, they'll move that to the 30-yard mark. It looks like Melissa Ganzi is going to make the turn and do the honors for Los Amigos Red. Melly, and she's going to get another goal here, pick up her second one of the day. I love the approach and a very calm, relaxed, 4-legged athlete. Her horse is going spectacular this summer also. Big shout out to her crew. They do an amazing job. All of the trainers and grooms, I can't speak enough about them. And I have the opportunity to work with them a lot here at the Polo School. And, of course, a lot of our practices, and they do a fabulous job. These horses have gone so well. Loose ball play, Cobra. Mark's going to take this one out. We're going to click down almost a minute. He's going to have an opportunity. I like this. Mark shot on goal. That ball's got eyes. Ganzi doesn't have the legs. Oh, man, off the doorstep, but I think Alejandro's going to call it a goal. Great sportsmanship there by Estrada as he tries to save. Oh, no, he does save it. But it goes out of bounds, so a safety. Well hit Cobra. And Estrada stealing it off of the doorstep. Super strong series of plays there. Mark with a great head, perfect thinking. You got to shoot that one. Well done. Had eyes all day. Just needed a little bit more leg. But that's going to put Gonzalito on the penalty line. And Pieres has been great from 60 to 80. Here's Gonza. Going to get a hold of this one, and that one's not going to be a problem. And Gonzalito, and that's a must-needed goal right there, Gonzalito, because they're probably not going to make it back to the center for a bowl-in. So that'll end our fifth chucker of play. Here comes your 30-second horn, 1 goal difference. Wow, what a match we got going here. This is what it's going to do, 6 chucker action. Who can take home the 6 chucker, 6-5? We'll be right back here on CTV Sports for our final chucker of our first leg of the 2023 Emma Challenge. All right, we couldn't ask for anything better than this. 6-5. And it has just been nip and tuck. 1-0, Los Amigos at the beginning, 3-2 after the second. Los Amigos 3-3 at halftime. 5-4 after the fourth, Los Amigos. 6-5 after the fifth, Los Amigos. But the job is not done yet. You need to finish the deal, seal the deal here. Two very strong teams. And remember, here we go, six-trucker action, and we're going to have our round robin coming up after this. We'll go to a little break, and then we'll retune the cameras. We'll be ready to rock and roll here on CTV Sports. Here we go. Ali trying to get around the Polo, Ali Poma, and that's just a broken play. Oh, Juan, he had Melissa. Oh, good steal here by Nacho on the near side. Juan, get down back. He knew he had Melissa going on the backside, and then they come together right there. A little bit of a reaching call. Nacho's going to pick that one and kind of slip it to the outside. Juan thought he had the lesser angle there. So they're going to just go to center on this one, center of the spot. We'll see what they decide. It's right there on the edge. He's going to go to center. So center penalty 5B in favor of NetJets. And we had a couple now. Remember, if they line that up behind the line there, Gaston, then if Gonzalito elects to hit this one, it will be worth 2 points. So if you want to try for the 2, it must be behind the line. All right, so behind the line, Gonzalito here, but it's early in the game. It's a long ways to hit, so we'll see. Might go for the control play here. We'll see what they do. Yeah, gonna go for the control. Whoa, Melly, you're going to jump on it. Melly's up, go get you, Gonzalito. Watch out. Now, Gonza. Gonza going to work it down. Here's his sweet spot. That's where he likes to be. And he gets another goal. See, so he just, what do you want me to say? Hey, Steph Curry likes to shoot the 3, right? So right now, Gonzalito Pieres, just fabulous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goals on the day for Gonzalito. 4 of them from exactly around the same area, 60 to 80-yard line. So he is dialed in, and not more importantly, we have the equalizer in 6-6 on the board. We have a set of 6s, and Astrada says, "Let's go." Alejandro takes it forward. Bellini, well done, and a whistle. So we'll see what they have in here. This is a little tricky play here. As Alejandro wins the bowling. Alejandro goes all by himself. And now they're going to get an opportunity here. And I think they're going to get an opportunity at an open goal. Yes, they are. So they are going to get an open goal penalty shot here. See if he decides to bring it back, Gaston. He's going to put it there at the 30, it looks like. Yeah, so you're going to get an open goal penalty too. So kind of a sticky little play here as Astrada manning up, winning the bowling, taking it forward. Now, Melly 1 for 1 already from the penalty line, shooting well. We'll see what they're going to move to a 3. Okay, so instead of a 2, which I kind of like the 3 here, based on the positioning of the field. Remember, fouls are set up based on where the foul is committed on the field and how bad the foul is. I mean, that can move it all the way from the corner all the way down to a penalty 1 if you want. I mean, you can move the ball. They have the ability. So that'll move it back here a little bit on Melly. They're going to move it back a good 10 yards. So from the 30 to the 40. And we'll see who they decide to pick. Melissa says, "I got it." All right, so Melissa Ganser here, 5:02 on the clock. Tied up 6-6 on the open goal penalty 3. And, yeah, Melly with the same swing. Ice in her veins. Melissa Ganser. I think that's arguably the hardest shot in Polo, not the 2. I think the 3 is because of the 10 yards. Well hit, Mel. 7-6. And she'll get the go-ahead goal here. And, Thomas, does that ring a bell, Thomas? Because you hit about about 15 or 20 of those yesterday in practice. And see how important they are. Melissa, 2 for 2. 1 penalty 2, 1 penalty 3 in our game today. Here we go. 4:20 on the clock. Hello, Aspen, Colorado. And here comes Gonzalito Pieres from the same area. That ball's got eyes, Gonza again. Oh, man. Gets the ground with a bit of English there. And that was a shot from a basically same area. I'm going to have to talk to him about that. Because he definitely has come in with a thought process. That'll stop the talk with 4:04. We're going to have our final courtesy change of the day with all the players down right in front of their horses. So this will be a quick change. 7-6. Anybody's ball game still, anybody's match. And the way they've been playing. Great shooting here. Melissa getting her third to put them ahead. And great from the penalty line. 100% from the penalty line. Melissa, 2 and 3. And they missed a few. NetJets missed a few. Gonza missed a few 60s or penalty sixes, but a couple of them. And then he put the big one away, though. The main one is in the fit chucker. Very important. But right now, forget about everything. 4 minutes on the clock, 4:04 to be precise. Knock-in coming. It's all about finishing the game here. Anybody's match. Time is out. Ollie's going to come on. So it looks like a few words from Bellini and Astrada. They're going to work out a play here. Looks like they got Melly down on the right. They got Martine on the left. See what they try to do here. Here comes Astrada. Oh, bad luck as it goes off the pony, but that's not a problem. It comes right back. Gonzalito could not get to that ball. Estrada trying to run the corner here. And does that ball leave the field? Yes, it does. So we are going to have a change of possession. That ball bounced out of bounds. Umpire's going to drop that ball. We're 8-0. The trouble is here. This is Gonzalito's sweet spot. 80 yards from goal and control. Gonzalito down the center, looking for Nacho. He might find him. Nacho Figueras looking for, it looks like it's going to be Ali Palma. Round and round they go. And a whistle on the play. And Ali kind of got that stuck underneath his horse's legs there. So we will get a turning call on it. Kind of got stuck there a little bit. And they'll have a penalty 5A. 3:20 on the clock. Still, too much time. Anybody's match. Estrada goes with the one-timer this time. Bounces off of Palma. Ali opportunity. Bellini goes for the back shot. Bounces off the pony. Nacho hits a back shot. It bounces off one of the ponies. Now they come together. He's going to find Estrada. Now we got a foot race on the far right side of the field. Alejandro drags it off the boards nicely. Little bounce. Can he keep it going there? It kind of hit the boards, it looked like. Now they come together. Bellini will deal with Pieres. And look at Juan. Well done, Juanito, with the steal here on Gonzan. Melissa's going to duck out of the way of the headhunter. That ball's going to lay just off to the goal here. Melissa's going to have time, though. Back to the inside. And the finish, and well done, Melly. Picking up 2 here in the 6. But let's give credit where credit is due. Juan Bellini and Gonzalito Pieres came together on the boards over there. That was a clean play. Bellini rode him off, and rode him off cleanly. Not too hard, because you got to remember, Gonzalito was at a standstill, so you can't hit him too hard. But the big gray pony here of Bellini's winning the ride-off, and he gets a steal and a fabulous pass by Estrada. Out the backside they go. And, Los Amigos Red saying, thinking that's on the near side there. That's a good, interesting one to look at CTV Sports. It kind of looked like a pass Gon's on the near side, and maybe Alejandro had the offside. I'll have to talk to our techs down there and see how that one looked. But no matter what, they're going to go and drop this one here for NetJets. I don't know me. I think I'm going to look from my angle, but, I'm sitting here, Gaston in a good spot, no matter what. Spot hit, 1:54 on the clock. That's the call. Here we go. He take this one forward. Little rotation by Nacho Figueras. That's going to work. That means Gonzalito can do what he wants. Well done. Gonzalito gets through Jorge. Now he takes it over to 60. Shot, he takes the mallet away. Leaves it for Nacho. Nacho drags it once, twice. Bounces it off Bellini. Bellini, the wall. The wall, Bellini, just blocking everything. And look at this. They're going to steal and they get a breakaway. Martin slamming on the brakes here. Oh, I thought he was going to keep the hammer going. Gabby and Anderson mounted there. Run. Martin, don't worry about stopping there. He's too safe, I think. Now he gets backed up. NetJets will still have a chance. They had Melly out in front, too, if they kept the energy going there. They decided to shut it down. Nacho spins around. Now they got to work the clock a little bit here because they're down by 2. So they need a quick goal because you got to get back to center. And Astrada said, no worries. I'm going to put this one out on the boards. Alejandro, one tap, and the fire right there. That's going to gain 100 yards. We got a foot race. Martin with the lofted shot, looking for Melly. Poma coming back hot. Melissa with the shot on goal. That ball's got eyes. And Melissa Gandy is going to put that one in. And well done, Melly. A hat trick in the 6 Sharker. Melissa Gandy, what a play. A penalty 3 and 2 goals from the field. What a shot there by Melissa. Well done, Melly. 5 on the 6 on the day. Better yet, though, 3 goals at the end. Great match, though, by both teams. I want to thank our mount official, Gaston Dorniak, and, of course, NetJets and Los Amigos. What a way to start out the Emma Challenge. There's our final horn right there. We're going to get ready for our second match of the day. I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone at CTV Sports. So I say thank you for making us the leaders of Polo broadcasting. And always remember here at CTV Sports, we love the Polo.